Hello and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. Okay, Blackwell, let's search for your pathetic little artifacts. Also, you all need health. Just for now, though. It's not gonna be that big of a deal. Can you run a little bit faster, I wonder? Let's take a look.
Must be something here. Let's look around.
Adorable. Okay, get some summer stone. We severely lack that for some reason. I'm just gonna be curious how it looks on my armor. At least we know where to, pick it up from. Blue vitriol. Okay, where's that ladder? Need to get up there. Somehow. There you go. Come on. Don't get stuck on the bridge. Especially since you're actually not on it. Okay, chest, tell me you have something good for me. Nope. Do you even switch yourself? I have no idea. Right, we can actually open this, so to say. Right, it's not that big of a deal, we still need to get out of here though. And the door opens. It's so dramatic, we just have to show it. We require a perk here. Ow! 400! Oh well, I'm gonna get it back in no time. Watch this. There you go. Oh, thank you. I needed that.
Goodbye.
Okay, not that bad. I think. At least I assume. Yo, Ghosty. Come here and fight me if you will. Everything comes with cards. This was interesting. Okay. Let's finish this one off. Actually, we can fast travel to there. Go ahead. I'm curious, to where does this path lead? There is a corpse floating in the water there. Just don't touch the water. Disease tissue. Ugh. Oh well. And thus we knew. So what, if I touch even the water inside the fortress, they come along? They're no longer in water. You should be very satisfied with that. Still is kind of strange, isn't it? Okay, you're mine. Down, Lotus, you're mine as well. Your turn to die. Ooh, I love that animation. It looks amazing. Summerstone. What, did you fail to harvest that or? Oh, well, whatever. We loot. Canary blade. It doesn't seem that powerful actually. Leave it. If it was resource, I would have taken something. But now I guess it's not that important. Still, it's a pretty decent hiding spot for a chest. So why is it called Summerstone? That's what the Codex can tell me. What, did you die from that? Nice. Sometimes I even impress myself. Ooh, nice one, Blackwolf. And you wanted to go with a one-handed sword and a shield. Idiot. I'm not afraid, I have a lot of gold in myself. In my possession. Not gonna lie, I enjoy being rich. Yeah, let's not go this way, we actually have a quest right there. Or should I? You know, let's do it, why not? I mean, a person can only do so much before exploring this constantly raying forest that has wooden bridges for some reason. Although everything else seems to be dead. Is it supposed to be a city? There is a bridge here. Nice. Splash. Okay. It's in this house, I guess. Caspar the Magnificent. King Caspar the Magnificent saw 127 summers before he finally left for eternal slumber beneath our great kingdom. Even this last day the king spared us with great grandson, Mathas the Glorious, and basted him. King Caspar showed no signs of weakness or discrepitude in his advanced age, and proved more than a match for the much younger man. Caspar met every blow Matthias delivered, and returned each with twice the vigor. In the end the great king threw his grandson to the ground, and with one stroke of his sword shattered the beard clean off. Matthias' chin. You are a Panagrist, the king said. Have some care for your appearance. Chastised, Matthias sent for his attendants, and bade and groomed him. Thereafter his chin was always shaved, obsessively close to the skin. As for the king, he retired to his chambers for his afternoon nap. When he came time for supper, the servants were unable to rouse him, and that is how King Caspar, the magnificent 60 years and supreme lord of Navarra, finally set aside his crown. Ooh. He died of the advanced age of 60? Battle of Tiras. In the name probably figurative, but no one knows for sure. Funny. No safe, not safe in the village. Gin saw horde monsters in fog near castle. Uncle and I moving supplies. A granite point. Come back for you and your mother once we make camp. Be safe. You're the only cousin I've got left. Amulet of Power. Yeah, of course I'm gonna use that on myself. Varric. Oh. Fine, Varric. Here's an Amulet of Power for you. There's another one here. That's only for Cassandra though. Okay, Cassie. No, actually Cassie's not here. Totem of the Peacemaker. We need some amulets. We'll find more, I have no doubt about that. Hellish Slasher. Okay. Just level up automatically if you need. I see no reason to stay here any longer. Just stroll to here. Apparently this is the equivalent of a camp. Yeah, because our... These unreadable runes evoke for a moment a sudden and overpowering feeling of smug and vengeful triumph, as though a difficult problem has been solved. There is an image of battled elixir, then it fades. Yes, that's an image of an elixir apparently. My armor went down though. Oh well, not a big deal. Yeah. There is a quest there. Ow. Thank you there, invisible walls. Well, it's not an invisible wall.
One down!
Cool. How did you miss all of those? Oh well. No, you're not going to fire at me. I will draw you near and just slash you through the neck. Okay, those three are gonna be a problem, but I can take it. Slash them.
Done! And
I think my mage is doing a lot of damage to that creature. Okay, there's one more, right? Wrath hide. I guess there isn't. He escaped, the coward. There's the cabin key. Cabin fever. Unlock the cabin door. Okay. Let's loot this. Dragon Link scale. Yeah. We know where to purchase the Dragon Link scale, so we don't actually need that. A diary found in the foul mire. One water-soaked entry, dated 10 days ago, is still legible. The damned roof leaks, and I've been eating boiled roots for weeks. Well, for a week. When squirting in a bog, no one so much as spit for 10 years. Still, better than the Alliance. Thank Andraste, that's the last time I visited the city for a while. I'm worried about the gardeners. They weren't sick when I left, and now they're all down with a fever, and their little boy is at death's door. Nigel Mars said he should lock them in their home. The sorrow coached, maybe I can bring something to help. Is it deathroot that cures a fever, or elfroot? It can't be deathroot, can it? Oh, it has the word dead in it, so yeah, I would risk it. Why not? What's the worst that can happen? The beacon of darkness. Let's go and clear this holy land of all the undead and unholy creatures.
it's so wet, why haven't the dead rotted away?
Yeah, that's a good question actually. Why haven't fish eaten them or something? Well, I guess we'd never found any fish, so are they all dead? Did they reinforce their numbers with dead fish? You know, I'm not even going to look at those things anymore. They're always a disappointment. Hey, you. Ooh, that was a nice burn. There's something very satisfying in seeing skeletons disintegrate in flames, as if God's warmth cures them of their undead, unnatural state. The Misty Grove. Well, I actually don't need the experience. Since we can kill them in one hit, I don't see a reason why we shouldn't, right? Like I said, always a disappointment, those things.
It's the Herald!
Why didn't we get any female Avari? And also Avari. I'm not sure if they're copying history of Lord of the Rings. One 50th day of the journey across the Tevintum Imperium, our caravan reached the great rolling plain. Swaying grass hid flocks of birds so vast that when they took flight their numbers blocked the sun. This one guide informed us was the great city of Bardur, wonder and the ancient world famed for its foundations, which were set to grant eternal youth. Legend has it that the dearth and celebration of the winter solace, Carrington's High King of Berdrum, turned away in envy. Turn away an envoy, okay, from the high priest of Dumat. Dumat. Okay, why just not call it tomato? That's basically what Dumat means. The priest called upon his god to punish Carinthus for the offense, and the dragon god of silence answered him. Months passed, the kingdom of Bardur fell silent. In distant Minathur, the priest of Raziko dreamed of dark omens. Their oracles declared that a dire fate had befallen King Carithius. Finally, the fearful High King Amerithius sent a company of soldiers to Bardur. The man reported that the road which led across the northern plains ended abruptly. They walked for leagues over Bardum, empty rock where the kingdom of Bardur had once been, all of it swept from the face of the world by the hand of a god. Not a single stone of Bardur remains, and nothing of the once powerful city has ever been found, a secret now that can never be told. Except in the book Lost City of Bardur, I guess. From In Pursuit of Knowledge, Trials of the Chantress Core by Brother Genevity. Okay then. Let's loot. Yeah, let's take this and leave it go behind. Sidestep dagger. Everything for a little bit more gold. Cleansing rune. I can craft runes apparently. A firm morning star. One-handed, firm one-handed. Warriors only, level 3. That's weak. Okay, leave them out. I don't need any of those. I can just create my own weapons. Or I can sell the... You know, I could have taken it. Faith Touch Blue Virtu. I still have no idea how to use the Faith Touch things, you know. Alright, where is everything? Ow. There you go. Yo, mage. There you have it. Let the demons hit the floor. panic. Okay. You can defend yourself with this now.
Good work. We have a path free of corpses back to the shore.
Sound strategy.
If you say so. Ivory Griffin figure. Dragonlink scale, nice, okay. And you? What are you? Ring valved. That's a second tier cloth. Nice. Okay, let's take a look at this. Flame, show me the path to glory. These particular Varfire's ruins are completely impenetrable, but strings at them brings about the mental image of some kind of a plant, and the impression it is somehow important, then it fades. There is a bridge we need to close, also a beacon here and a camp over there. I don't know why we need the camps if we can just fast travel to this. Oh, this is not ominous though. Yeah, sure, why not? And on the other side, demons, of course.
One down!
Is that all of them? Nice. Okay,
I'm not backing down.
dude. Yeah, he can take care of you. I'm going to kill this one though. Show yourself, right? Did you kill it? Good. Your weakness is criminal. Anyway, let's seal this. And my camera just open. Okay. That's how you want it to be. It's a marker as well. Might as well claim that. Tier 3 cloth, high armor rating. Revenant heart. And a helm. So that was a revenant. Inquisition boots. I have to take this the one into account. The stench of wet fur is so strong it almost masks the pungent odor of the mire. Almost. These demons are clever. A journal recovered from the mire suggests a rather unstable apostate is roaming about somewhere. The apostate, apparently named Warris, seems to be mixed up with some demons and could be in danger. Or could be dangerous, you know. Both work. Let's find them. One would assume he would be close to the breach where demons spawn, but no, he's not there. A Summerstone, you say? And another one. There is another one. Okay, come on. Where's the exit? Found it. So where is he actually? He's supposed to be in there somewhere. I don't see any caves though. Nothing to indicate where he might have hidden. I need something that's actually red and black. Those colors do mix. I could go for red and white as well. I guess he's just not here. Oh, well. This one's claimed for the Inquisition. Every trespasser shall be executed on the spot. Okay, let's get out of here and search around the cave. Just going to activate that so it disappears. I could have opened the map and just said, I don't need you anymore, but you know, that works as well. That's a lot of blue vitriol we just found. I think I may have picked something that gives you more options, more minerals when you mine. The blocky written this note looks shaky. Wilton. Watching the sky when I heard screams from the old castle, when I went to the gate and saw horrid figures in the mist. Tell everyone who hasn't got the plague to go. Meet me on the south path. I have a cousin in King's Crossing. We can stay with him. Gnis. Hello, huge ugly creature.
One less to worry about.
Notes of the stars. Moon rose a few minutes later today than it did a week ago. I don't think it moves like stars do. Is it because it's closer? Winton pointed out another star in the south quarter of the sky by one of the Tavinton Colustrios. Real fate, boy. Boy has a good eyes. Have him help me spot next week. Note, in book, I found not a chart of the air I thought. Looks like different sky stars, different in north than they are here. Yeah, take the Defender Mail, why not? We can sell that for a good profit. Down Lotus. Just ignore the undead, we don't need them. There might be something, I don't know. I'll find it out later, sooner or later, but for now, I'm just going to leave it.
Goodbye.
Aha! You didn't think I could take it to that, did you? Your last mistake. Blood Lotus. Take that. It helps against poison, I hope. Is that the same pathway we took? Yeah, so I guess we could enter.
Solus, I have a question. It's probably going to earn me a fireball to the face.
But you're going to grit your teeth and work through it.
You make friends with spirits in the Fade. So, are there any that are more than just friends? If you know what I mean.
Oh, really?
Look, it's a natural thing to be curious about.
For a 12-year-old?
It's a simple yes or no question.
Nothing about the Fade or spirits is simple. Especially not that.
So you do have experience in these matters.
I did not say that.
Don't panic. It'll be our little secret.
Ass.
Now who's 12?
You! The answer is you, Black Hole. Okay. Summerstone. So this is the hidden apostate camp.
We're near another artifact.
Oh, thank you for that. Drink a potion of health. Oh, she is dead. Oh, run. Be very brave. So, a chest, you say? Let's take a look. Also, I think I leveled up just now. Yep, good. Let's take a look. Okay, everything we need from here. Crippling blows. Combat row. Horn of Valor. Coup de Grace. Challenge. Your powerful shout carries across the battlefield, taunting a target enemy and improving your guard. It'll cost you. Any foe that attacks you in melee is going to bleed for it. I think those both are passive. Okay, let's have this one and then we'll go here. Bodyguard. You accept bows meant for your allies, taking portion of the damage. Over here, you taunt any enemies that attack an ally in bodyguard's area. Legion Battle Mage Armor. That's for level 10. That's only for humans though. Northern Battle Mage Armor. I'm gonna keep you though. Let's see how it looks on this guy. Just gonna see how it looks and I'm gonna keep it. Even though I totally should, look at that, it's magnificent. A blood losses here and there, thank you very much. Okay, Okay, I think I'm gonna get out of here. There is no need for farming. I can do that in my off time. Is that all the quests in this map? There are locked doors here and there, but nothing else. Yeah, I think it's time for us to head home. Let's go to Haven. I can't fast travel? Oh, because my weapons are out. Oh well. Mistakes were made. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. Okay. Use fast travel spot on the area map to move instantly between other fast travel points. Okay. Those who had sought to claim Haven by violence destroyed. Okay. This is annoying. We really have to wait for this to end. Show me the cards, I want to read those. Gives me something to do, except wait for no good reason whatsoever. Oh well. So this is
Travel
home.
safely.
Let's have everything gained. Let's say we want to craft something else. What do we have? So this is the blue Vertore. It's not that impressive really. The dragon bone makes it yellow, you know. The obsidian, we can actually farm that with ease, so it's no problem if it's too small. Serpent stone. Okay, just looking at the colors, nothing else. Bronto hide. Yeah, that's the red I was looking for. Actually, no, I was looking for red on my mail. Is there something black here? Phoenix Chaos, look at it. It's pink or purple. I can't really tell. This one looks nice. And there's the rough hide. Is that the basic color actually? Well, I can't see the difference, so I'm gonna say yes.
Another time.
Anyway, let's talk to my companions. Blackwall, where are you? Guess you're guarding the house then.
I've been meaning to thank you. There are 100 things that need your attention. You didn't have to take the time to help me, and yet you did.
And let's say it helps our cause.
The Inquisition must do many things to gain support.
Of course, you would have considered every angle, every advantage. I've never been more certain of my decision to join you.
Okay, I just care about what my companions say. As I said before, there's a certain amount of loyalty a commander gives to his followers and the other way around. We will do better.
There will be opportunities for us to do even more in the future.
Then I look forward to it.
Anything else you want to tell me? No. Okay, let's
Nothing
talk to
right
Cass
now. Perhaps in a bit.
Travel safely.
Do you need something?
Okay, tell me about the Seekers, I guess.
Can you tell me more about the Seekers?
The Seekers of Truth were born from the original Inquisition long ago, when it united with the Chantry. Seekers stood above the Templars, watching over them but also investigating magical events they couldn't handle. We were meant to be incorruptible, above reproach. How seldom does reality match the ideal?
But what are they?
But what are Seekers exactly?
Those who know anything of us think we are Templars. We do not use lyrium, however. Our abilities are different, as was our original purpose. We disciplined the Templars and were accountable only to the Divine. And not even her, truthfully.
Yeah, apparently we don't believe in the divine. Well, I know she believes. So you led the Templars.
So the Seekers commanded the Templars?
No, the Order didn't assume command until after the rebellion. The Templars have always feared us. When a Seeker arrived at a circle, they knew trouble was afoot. That kind of power is troubling. You begin to think you are the only one who can solve the world's problems. If you don't see a problem, it doesn't exist. If someone insists it does, they are the blind ones.
What abilities do you have? This is like a terrible letter to command chain, you know, I mean, if you command the Templars, that's something I understand. If you don't technically command the Templars, I don't.
You mentioned that Seekers have different abilities than Templars.
Entirely. A Templar's abilities come from lyrium and are designed to hunt mages. Ours come from ritual and many years of dedicated training. We cannot be possessed by demons and are immune to mind control. Useful considering our role. Seekers can gain other gifts, though that depends on the individual.
Yeah, how did you become a Seeker?
How does someone become a Seeker?
Most Seekers begin training in their youth. I was much older, an exception due to my noble birth. We train rigorously for years. Our bodies and minds must be elastic to undergo the vigil, and most fail even then.
The Vigil?
Is the Vigil some kind of initiation?
It is the rite every Seeker must go through in order to summon their gifts. A full year of fasting, prayer, and separation from all distractions, including other people. We empty ourselves of all emotion, focusing only on the purity of our devotion. And the moment it finally ends, it's wonderful. Faith realized. I cannot put it into words.
What, do you drug yourself? Sounds like you do. It does sound wonderful. I don't know what to say. You were delirious. Was it magic? It sounds useful for the Inquisition. Yeah, that's what I would say, but unfortunately I don't have the option.
I wish I could experience that.
If the vigil was not so arduous, I'd say more should attempt it. What if mages never needed to fear possession by demons? I'm told it is impossible, however. I suppose I'll never know the truth of it now.
Our power comes from drugs. Everyone should try them. And thus was created the Church of the Snorters. Why did the Seekers rebel?
Why did your order turn against the Chantry?
We originally united with the Chantry through a treaty that stated they would keep mages under control. It was felt Most Holy had tacitly allowed the Circle of Magi to vote on its independence, thus breaking the treaty. The Seekers saw themselves as justified, and they led the Templars into a war of righteousness.
But you do disagree about that.
You sound like you disagree.
We knew what was happening at Kirkwall, where the Mage Rebellion began. We looked into reports of Knight Commander Meredith's harsh treatment of her charges years earlier. But we found so many shocking cases of magical corruption, it was decided her actions were justified. If we'd been there when it happened, if we'd looked harder at the root causes...
I agree with you.
You're right. Something should have been done.
When faced with a problem, the Seekers would close ranks and crush it. We would find an answer, but only once we felt we weren't being coerced. The moment the mages voted for independence, our response was predictable. It was difficult to watch.
I say this is enough for now.
I've no more questions.
We do need to go to the round table, whatever it's called. Okay, it's a war table, but yeah.
Your report on the Seeker.
Varric! Wanna say something?
Need something?
No.
Carry on.
I know that Liliana is there, so I don't know what to think about him. I have no idea why I don't trust this guy, but still I
Tell
understand
Adon
more
to
than
stop
anyone else.
bothering me. Everybody needs everything.
It seems Blackwall knows nothing about the disappearance of the Grey Wardens. It's a disappointment.
I am, however, glad that he is with us, even if he was not what I expected. He seems to be a good man, and his experience will be an asset to the Inquisition. As for the other wardens, I suppose we will have to keep looking.
Well, that's it. Any updates?
Anything I should know?
I've nothing to report at the moment.
Yeah, that's it.
I'll leave you to your work.
So far, the interactions with Cassie were the most interesting ones. Okay.
More healing drafts for you, revered mother. Thank you.
Endurance training fit for a soldier. So I have to ask, where is that perk that gives you unlock doors and stuff? Raider's posture, saddle, master focus, true gift. I think it's supposed to be in secrets actually. Okay, knowledge, eagle-eyed. Connections. The short list. Friends in high places. Capture any keep. I can capture keeps? I'm not going to purchase anything right now. Okay, what is this? Locate weapons of Theodar battle axe. I have no idea what to say. Scholars have debated whether Theodar's legendary axe was an axe set with crystal, an axe with magically reinforced crystalline, yet of perhaps even just a very polished axe. But apparently the word translated from the ancient language commonly taken to be axe, in fact, merely means haft weapon. Okay. Thank you. I'll check it out in a moment. There we go. It is possible that translation of the sage have been edited to omit evidence that Theodar Brideaxe may have been using what seems from all appearances to be a staff, as would more commonly be used by a mage. I apologize for my confusion. This letter I will endeavor to be more diligent in my translation in the future. Oops. Oh great, have to go back there. So we found the staff. Let's hope it's as good as the one I created for my mage. Was it in secrets? There you go. What do we need for that? 4 points are needed for this. And we have only one. Okay, then we will purchase something. Collective tier 1 herb. Collection Eagle-eyed. Okay, I'm gonna toss a die. 1 and 2 with this one, 2 and 3 this one, and 4 and 5 this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what I meant anyway. It's a 2, so it's this one. Alright, so let's check a new quest, and actually, yeah, a new quest. We have 10 minutes before I end the episode. The Inner Circle. Captain of the Charges. Iron Boo is offering aid for the Inquisition from his mercenary company, the Boo's Chargers. At the Storm Coast, you say. Okay, we'll meet him. we do have warriors, so that's going to be interesting. Which one of us should go, actually? Well, we only have one rogue. We dismissed the one archer that we could have had, but, you know. She didn't seem useful to the Inquisition. Definitely taking the mages, and Varric, because Varric's awesome. Okay, we're taking Cassie this one. Cards? Yes, thank you. Mages are not demons or monsters. They are men and women like any other, except for their skills with weapons few are given. I say this to be clear, what I do not. Yeah, this is not annoying at all.
Your worship, for what it's worth, welcome to the Storm Coast. I would have sent word sooner, but our efforts have been delayed.
How so?
There's a group of bandits operating in the area. They know the terrain, and our small party has had trouble going up against them. Some of our soldiers went to speak with their leader. Haven't heard back, though.
I'll look into it.
I'll do what I can to find our people.
Thank you, your worship. That's a relief. The soldiers didn't have an exact location for the bandits, but they were starting their search farther down the beach. With all this fuss, we haven't been able to conduct a proper search for the wardens either. Well, good luck, and enjoy the sea air. I hear it's good for the soul.
Is it simply raining in every region of the world except Haven? Which is constantly in snow for some reason. Anyway. Requisition offer, you saying? Let's take a look.
Dispatch for you.
Thank you.
What is it?
You may want to look into this.
Geological survey. Anyway. Now this is where we're going. What's with the sound all of a sudden? Wow. Interesting. Let's see what's going on up there.
Skulking coward! Get it! Not just friends.
Notice they're a little bit more difficult to get.
Chargers! Stand down! Krim! How'd we do?
5 or 6 wounded, Chief. No dead.
That's what I like to hear. Let the throat cutters finish up, then break out the casks. So, you're with the Inquisition, huh? Glad you could make it. Come on, have a seat. Drinks are coming.
Oh, that's Iambu. You know, that red really does fit, doesn't it? I know, maybe it's just me. He must be Iron Bow.
Iron Bull, I presume.
Yeah, the horns usually give it away.
Now it can already have bones, horns.
I assume you remember Cremisius Aclassi, my lieutenant.
Good to see you again. Throat cutters are done, Chief.
Already? Have him check again. I don't want any of those Tevinter bastards getting away. No offense, Krem.
None taken. At least a bastard knows who his mother was. Puts him one up on you Canary, right?
So, you've seen us fight. We're expensive, but we're worth it. And I'm sure the Inquisition can afford us.
How expensive are you?
How much is this going to cost me exactly?
Wouldn't cost you anything personally. Unless you want to buy drinks later. Your ambassador, what's her name? Josephine. We'd go through her and get the payments set up. Gold will take care of itself. Don't worry about that. All that matters is we're worth it.
Usually I don't respect mercenaries as much unless I'm the leader of the mercenary band because I am loyal to my commanders. But I'm not sure that I need you actually.
The Inquisition needs magical power to close the breach. It doesn't need mercenaries.
Hey, everyone needs mercenaries. But if I need to sweeten the deal, you need a frontline bodyguard. I'm your man. Whatever it is. Demons? Dragons? The bigger the better. And there's one other thing. Might be useful. Might piss you off. Ever hear of the Ben Hasra?
No.
I've never heard of it.
It's a Canary order. They handle information, loyalty, security, all of it. Spies, basically. Or, well, we're spies. The Ben Hasrath are concerned about the breach. Magic out of control like that could cause trouble everywhere. I've been ordered to join the Inquisition, get close to the people in charge, and send reports on what's happening. But I also get reports from Ben Hasrath agents all over Orlais. You sign me on, I'll share them with your people.
You're a Kunari spy, and you just told me.
Whatever happened at that conclave thing, it's bad. Someone needs to get that breach closed. So whatever I am, I'm on your side.
You still could have hidden what you are.
From something called the Inquisition? I'd have been tipped sooner or later. Better you hear it right up front from me.
Okay, I actually might need help, so I'm gonna toss a die. On 1 and 2 I will just not hire him. Everything else, you're in.
What would you send home in these reports of yours?
Enough to keep my superiors happy. Nothing that'll compromise your operations. The Canary want to know if they need to launch an invasion to stop the whole damn world from falling apart. You let me send word of what you're doing, it'll put some minds at ease. That's good for everyone.
And what can you tell us?
What's in these Ben Hasrath reports you're offering to share?
Enemy movements, suspicious activity, intriguing gossip. It's a bit of everything. Alone they're not much, but if your spy master is worth a damn, she'll put him to good use.
She?
I did a little research. Plus, I've always had a weakness for redheads.
Oh, you mean Iliavi. Wonderful. Okay, let's toss the die. 4, you're in. And you're hired.
Alright, you're in.
Excellent. Krem, tell the men to finish drinking on the road. The Chargers just got hired.
What about the casks, Chief? We just opened them up with axes.
Find some way to seal them. You're Tevinter, right? Try blood magic. We'll meet you back at Haven.
Wonderful. We're still taking the team we have currently. Anyway. Yeah, I think I'm going to end this episode here, so I'm gonna thank you all for watching me. I'll see you all next time.